and music video submissions for rotation placement. Go to grindcitystudio@gmail.com. Send us your YouTube video URL and your artist name, and we'll get back at you. Airtime is also available for advertising. We're also taking submissions for new indie TV show series. Give K-Bay a call, 412-251-9620 for more information. Add us on Roku, Grind City TV Network. No Roku? See us on the net, grindcity.biz, and get the mobile app on Google Play. Submit.
You're watching Youth Talk Sports.
Welcome to Coach's Corner with Coach Scrap Wilson.
You're watching Youth Talk Sports.
Youth Talk Sports.
You're watching Youth Talk Sports.
Youth Talk Sports.
Grind City
Thank you for another episode of Youth Talk Sports. I'm here with Damontae Gaither. How are you today? Thank you for coming to the show. I appreciate it. I know that you're a senior at Woodland Hills High School, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I know that you play football. So what position do you play?
Linebacker.
Linebacker. You like it? You enjoy it?
Yes, sir.
Of course. Awesome. So tell me real quick, Damontae, tell me about the linebacker position. Tell me your responsibilities and your responsibilities when you play the position linebacker.
I understand the difference. Basically, curl, flat, basically they three.
Okay, so when you go on your blitzes, is there a certain count, or do you guys try to remember the snap count of the quarterback?
I try to remember the snap count, but basically we just do ball side.
Basically, when the ball's high, and you go when the ball's high. Okay, so in other words, when we discuss certain things about the linebacker position, tell me why you were interested in playing linebacker.
Basically, my favorite player is Ray Lewis, and I always wanted to be like him for real. So when I found out he was a linebacker and stuff, when I was a kid, that's what I wanted to play. But I was too big as a kid, so they put me in the line. But when I got a little bit smaller, I went to linebacker.
Okay, awesome. So, real quick, you play. How long have you been actually playing football?
About 14 years.
About 14 years.
Yeah.
So I know that you started out with Homewood, and then you moved to the Swiss Ball Golden Flash.
Yes, sir.
So with the two different programs, tell me the difference between the two different programs.
Most definitely with Homewood we hit a lot. Swiss we didn't really hit that much, so that's probably like the most different thing. And we played more games with Swissville.
You play more teams with Swissville?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that I also coach for Swissville. That's why I asked you a question. I know we coach with Coach Scrap. I asked all the players up here. I'm not having a good run here, so I'm gonna ask you. So between Coach Scrap and Coach Joe, which one was your favorite coach?
I'm not gonna hold you, Coach Scrap.
Coach Scrap, and why?
Because when I got into linebacker, I didn't know what I was really doing. He taught me to like read and react and stuff, and I've been using that ever since. And he just helped me out.
Helped you out from so that helped you carry over
Yeah.
to the high school level, and why you love to play linebacker. That's awesome. See, Coach Scrap has 2 wins. I don't have any.
I mean, you got me to run the ball though against Brad.
Yeah, see, but I should get some points for that.
Yeah,
But it's okay. But moving right along, going into your senior year with playing football. So tell me from your freshman year to your senior year, tell me how you've grown as a player.
My freshman year, I played for Swissville again. In the second year, I didn't really play my sophomore year, my junior year. I couldn't get the grades together because there's a lot. So my senior year, I think I really just grew up, started acting like a kid, getting my stuff together, and did what I wanted to do. We got to play on the field. And just cause everyone feel like I usually do.
Okay, all right, awesome. So tell me about a game where it was one of your most troublesome games where you had a hard time blitzing, you had a hard time getting to the quarterback. Tell me about one of those games.
Definitely Gaither Latrell. I don't know what was wrong with me that game. Didn't eat. It was just headache. I couldn't blitz. I was getting bullied by dudes I knew I should have been thrown. Like, it was just a bad game. That was probably my worst game.
Probably your worst game. So, and tell me how you overcame that the next game.
The next game, I got told don't ever play like that again by Coach Carter. And I went from playing like a D1 linebacker to a junior college linebacker.
Okay, all right. So tell me the difference between youth football and moving up to the high school level.
The play calling. Oh, gotta remember the play calls. Just remember everything. There's a lot. There's definitely a lot.
So with that and your school, tell me which one was your favorite subject in school?
English.
English, and why?
It was the easiest.
It was the easiest?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So were you guys remote during this season, or did you, with COVID, were you guys remote, or did you actually have to go in school?
No, we was remote. We was virtual.
Virtual. So tell me, how did that help you? Did you prefer being in school, or did you prefer being remote?
I definitely prefer being in school. I like hands-on learning and stuff. This virtual stuff ain't really teaching us nothing.
Not too much?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all? Okay, all right. I mean, well, they got to do something with the school district, definitely with that. And I know that you had 45 tackles. So tell me about one of your games where you had the most tackles in one game.
Franklin Regional. Literally, I could have had 3 tackles, like, and all 3 like back to back to back. But I bid on a trick play, and he got off, and it was just a bad pass. But after that, I just got a one tackle, and got him 4 and out. Okay, 4 and out. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So also with the 2 differences with the schools, what's the difference between the coaches? Now, I know that you came from a great youth program with me and Coach Scrap, because we try to coach excellent. And tell me the difference between moving from the high school moving from the youth level to the high school level. But I want to know the difference in between the coaches. Tell me what you learned differently between coaches. Learned differently? Nothing really. They probably the same as y'all a little bit, like just a little bit more beefy. But when it's time to get serious, they're like really serious. They don't play, none of that. Like, there's no playing around. No playing around at all? Strictly business, no talking. Get to practice, do what you gotta do. When it's game time, be ready to play. Be ready to play?
Awesome. So moving on, is there any schools that you would be like going to, or you're looking into going to?
Well, right now I'm getting ready to do this Facebook thing, so I can get ready B1 eligible. Okay. Right now I'm probably gonna go to a junior college. I'm looking at Mount Union or Lackawanna.
Okay, I heard pretty good things about Mount Union up there. I mean, I heard real good things about Mount Union. I heard they're a pretty good school, definitely good school. But moving forward, Damontae, I want to thank you again for coming to the show. I want to let you know I appreciate it, and I want to wish you everything and a great, wonderful rest of the afternoon.
You too.
Thank you.
Welcome to Coach's Corner with Coach Scrap Wilson.
Yeah.
No, I'm not get it out the way.
What happened? You're live right now? Like what?
I am.
Oh, I thought I put on a way longer commercial than that. We got to get sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties.
Oh. Did they hear me?
Yo, rep your friend, let your rep your friend, rep your friend.
Welcome to Coach's Corner with Coach Scrap Wilson.
They was coming fast. Welcome to Utah Sports Coach's Corner. It's your coach, Scrap Wilson, and today we have he's not a game. He's not a game. Excuse me. But we have Jeanette basketball coach, Coach Jonathan Bass. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you. Last time we were here, we we was just having a good time, shooting a commercial. So, it was real important that I got you on the show so you could get the interview and everything. So I really, another, just like last week, man, we had Coach Jackson on here, and we got a history outside of sports too. Like we got the same history as I do with Coach Jackson, and so let's just talk a little basketball. So today was what, your first day of practice? So y'all just opened up, and so with COVID and all this extra stuff, every day, does it alter your coaching? Do you have to change your coaching styles up like almost every day because of the COVID and the way the emails and things come?
First of all, let me say rest in peace to Dana Hall, who passed away from COVID. She was a real nice lady, and we're gonna miss her. It was a big loss. But anyway,
Is your mic on? This is what happens when you're on live TV. Now his mic's on.
all right. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to say rest in peace to Dana Hall, one of Jeanette's finest, who died from COVID this week. The whole community is gonna miss her. And rest in peace. Say a prayer for the Hall family. Anyway, yeah, it definitely changed my style. Everyone has to wear a mask now, and I'm loud and I'm vocal. And with the mask on, it's kind of hard. They like, what are you talking about? Like, what did you say?
It muffles your sound.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, you know, it's cool. I'm just glad that we're still going and didn't get shut down. You know what I mean? I'm
Okay.
glad that the season's going on.
All right. So with that, are you with the season this year? Is there indoor rules, or will they have spectators at the basketball games?
Well, I coach middle school as well.
Oh, so you coach both?
Right.
Man,
So,
that's a heck.
yeah, because I'm trying to build the program, you know what I mean? So I kind of get them when they're young and bring them up. But, yeah, no, they, no, but I try to, I just bring them up, at, from middle school.
Okay. So my question was, it was about you was talking about yelling and stuff, and they couldn't hear you with your body language.
Spectators.
Yeah, spectators, right?
Okay. For middle school, there was just the parents could come, 2 per child. I expect that it will be the same.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, so middle school. Here's my question, because my question was going to be, I was sitting there like, hey, you coach the middle school team and the varsity team?
Yeah.
Do they play in different times of the year?
Yes.
Okay.
Middle school was scheduled to end Friday.
Okay.
High school was scheduled to start Friday.
Okay, is it always like that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. So junior high basketball is basically a fall sport?
Well, in Jeanette, teams play at different times, but that's how we do ours. For one, because
Okay.
I coach both,
Okay.
so I couldn't do both at the same time. That's impossible.
Right.
Because varsity takes up way too much time.
Trust me,
Yes,
I know.
sir.
I know just with just as much experience.
Yes.
So how many girls you got on your varsity team?
Right now, last year we had 20 something, and that's too much for a basketball team.
Okay.
This year our numbers are looking good. We got like 15, 16, which is a good number.
Okay, so when you got 15, 16 players, does that also include, do you have a JV team?
Yes.
Also?
But today was what I call evaluation.
Okay.
So I just ran them through a bunch of drills and saw what everybody could do. And tonight I'll think about it, jot it down, and that's when I separate my varsity players from my junior varsity players.
Okay, and with varsity and junior varsity, does like an assistant coach coach the junior varsity? Adriana Berry. Does she coach or play basketball for Jeanette or anything in the past? Or
She's from Harrisburg.
Okay.
Originally. She played for LaRoche.
Oh, LaRoche. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So she has good experience. She's a great coach.
And LaRoche, that's like what, north?
Yeah,
North of
yeah,
Pittsburgh?
yeah,
Right,
yes,
okay.
sir.
So how long have you been coaching basketball?
I've coached youth basketball for about 12 years before I coached on the varsity level, and I was assistant coach for 3 years, and this is my 3rd year as the varsity head coach. So, wow, that's about 21 years. I'm old, y'all.
Hey, you know, just wiser, smarter.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
sir.
Old comes
Yes,
with,
sir.
you know, we only get older. We
Yeah,
don't
I
get.
ain't that old.
We only get older. We don't get old. You know what I mean?
Right,
If you
right.
get old, then you just sitting in the house and
Yes,
being all
sir.
grumpy and stuff. So you know, forever young. But also, so what section do you guys play in?
We playing, I forget, because they just changed.
They did no, but what is it?
Oh,
What
2A.
class? What class? So
2A.
you're 2A.
2A.
So you're 2A in basketball and single A in football.
Yeah.
Okay, is
But
that
I have to say that last year we played in one of the hardest sections, well, definitely the hardest section in 2A. We played with all Catholic schools, Sarah, Winchester, Thurston,
okay?
you know,
Yeah. So you
Ellis School.
you
know.
play against teams that pretty much they don't
pick and choose.
yeah they don't
Right,
they
right.
don't recruit, but
Right, they can.
they find ways to get
Right,
people to come to
right,
their
right,
schools.
right.
Also, how many seniors you got this year?
We have 2 seniors.
Just 2?
Yes, we're very young this year. Last year we had 5 seniors. This year we're very young, we're very quick. My majority of my team is sophomores.
Okay.
And it's a very talented sophomore group. I'm very excited about them. I just want to name a few just to give them a shout out.
You're the coach.
Oceana Cernick is a sophomore coming up. Should do great things. Jordan Bass, my daughter. Zoe Vincent. I don't want to forget any names, but yeah, that's about it.
That's the younger class
Right,
coming
right,
up.
right.
Okay,
That's
so
the sophomores.
do you have any seniors that may be standing out, got
Yes.
possibly some college looks or
Yes,
anything?
Yes, Hannah Nichols. Hannah Nichols is one of the best players I ever coached, and that's saying a lot because I coached Diamond Crawford, I coached my daughter Jada Bass, but yeah, Hannah.
What-
Sky's the limit for Hannah.
What position she play?
She's a natural 2 guard, but I got her at the point till someone steps up and can take that spot. I'm looking at Zoe Vincent step up and be the point guard.
Okay, so yes.
I'm back here, but I want to know this from you because
Yeah.
I'm in you for a long time.
Yes, sir.
You can do that one no problem. What's the number one thing that you want the children to take away from you coaching them, and what's the number one thing that you take away from coaching the children?
I want them to know that I care. That comes first. You got to care about the kids and care about their future, and I definitely do. That to me, and I might get some flack for this. I want to win, but I don't want to win at all costs. Okay? I want to instill something in them kids and let them know that I care about them, and those that can, I want them to play on the next level and get to college. That's the focus of my program. Because if we get enough college level athletes, the wins will come. That's what I feel. So that's the focus of my program.
That's a good answer. So my next question no, it's okay, shoot. The next question that I have for you would be as philosophy, style, what type of style? Because me as a coach, I get to it. Like I just get to it. I learned in my past just to kind of like be a thesaurus with my words because sometimes the words can make it seem just a lot worse. But keep the same body language, keep the same demeanor, and I'm zero tolerance. Like I am like, if you say I want to quit, then I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, bye.
I'll teach somebody else, bro. See you later.
No, I had to be honest with you, coaching at Jeanette, I had to tone it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When I coached directly, I was hard on them kids, like super hard. But that's why they were ready when they came up.
Right.
But, you have to tone it down, especially in basketball. You're in the gym. It's a closed-in environment. So, I mean, I would still go hard, but I did tone it down a bit. But also I go hard on them because they know that I care.
Right.
Okay, so I got that relationship with all my players that I come at them hard and they take it.
So you're as a coach, you alter your style just a little bit to to suit the stereotype?
I see. I didn't.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. That's a hot question.
No, a little though.
A little bit?
I mean, yes.
Because
based on who I'm dealing with.
Because he's
right.
Here's
based on who I'm dealing with, determines the level of hardness I go. If you are just learning and you can't really play, it's my job to teach you.
Right.
If you can play and you just need pushed, that's really what I'm best at.
Pushing people.
Right, pushing them to their fullest potential.
Okay. That's understandable because, like, one thing as a coach, I learned that every kid isn't the same. Some people can handle, people can handle the facial. Get your butt over there, dunk the ball, and slam it in his face. And you tell that to some kids, they be like, and they break down, and now you're like, I didn't mean it like that. Now you got me feeling all bad, and it's like, I still don't care. Dunk it in his face. That's me. You know what I mean? So one thing that I know I've learned from you is just being consistent. I see that you're real passionate about what it is that you do. You do things for your community. Yeah. But you got 4 kids?
I got
3 kids. They all play sports, right?
Yeah, they're all basketball.
They're all basketball players?
Yeah,
okay.
I got twins. They're 15. And I got to shout out my son, Mr. Jalen Bass. If he keeps his grades right, we'll be hearing from him.
Well, that's good. That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with
And Jada, she's at Carlo University on the basketball scholarship.
So that's great. So you, even as a father, you know, you're doing well as a father, you know, and also on the court, and which will lead me to just to saying, like, you know, as you sit here, anyone that's watching this, if you're sitting at home, this is one of the messages, is you sit here and you hear a man who works a job, coaches 2 basketball teams, and at the same time has student athlete kids, one in college. So the excuses of not being there for your student athlete or whatever, it's ridiculous, because, like, as a coach, we become fathers and we become dads to a lot of.
I was going to say that. They're all my kids.
Right,
and
right.
I treat them as such.
Because, you know, like, as a coach, I've gotten phone calls in the middle of the night, you know what I mean? And some people just don't have guardians and guidance, you know. Just people think because they have an adult in their life that person reacts and is an adult, but they don't.
You have to understand, as coaches, you guys spend so much time with these kids, you develop a bond, or you should be developing a bond.
Right.
If you spend that much time with kids and they hate you, there's a problem.
There's a problem.
Right.
And one thing you know, this is just a shot before we close out. This is a shot for your family and your kids, you know what I mean? Because, you know, one thing I learned with my daughter and my son playing sports and stuff, and me coaching and things like that, it steals away a little bit of their time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just want y'all to know that, like, that's I want to pay some homage to you for allowing your dad to help the world. You know what I mean? Because he couldn't do it without you, because you can definitely make it a lot harder for him. And being that y'all play this sport, it makes it easier for him so y'all could be together. And I really respect that. And hats off to y'all. And hats off to you for what you're doing with the girls, the family, the community, and everything. And, you know, we're just going to go to the next commercial break, pay some bills like Coach Saunders would say, and, you know, get back to the next young man coming up, and we'll see you soon. Coach's Corner.
I have Xavier Perri here. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good.
Thanks for coming to the show. Now I know that you play for the Guyasuta. Okay, all right. And then the mascot for Guyasuta, Indians.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I just spoke to your dad a little bit before we got on tape, and he told me to tell everyone that they call you Sunshine. So tell me the story behind that.
I was supposed to play for the Garfield Gators in the City League, but they canceled because of COVID. So I went to Guyasuta Warriors, and I got the nickname from them because I have very long hair.
Oh, okay.
So,
like on the move.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what. So you play quarterback too as well?
yeah, I do.
Okay, so tell me about you playing quarterback. Tell me why you picked that position.
I'm a natural receiver, but when I went to Guyasuta, I was going to play receiver. The first game I played receiver, but towards the fourth quarter, our quarterback got injured, so I had to play quarterback. And then I guess our coach saw me get a really long run for a touchdown, so he just decided that I should be quarterback. So then that's how I started to be quarterback.
So do you like the position, or do you prefer more like wide receiver?
I'd rather play wide receiver, but the quarterback's fine.
Okay, all right. So I know we got some stats here against Brentwood. I see that you had 1 rushing touchdown, 2 passing touchdowns, and a kick return.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. So tell me about the 2 touchdown passes.
It was, I threw I think it was like a 30-yard bomb to one of my receivers, and then I threw a little dump off to my running back, and he trucked his way into the end zone. Okay,
awesome. And tell me about the kick return. So you play kick return too?
Yeah.
So you're everywhere on the field?
Pretty much.
Okay, so tell me about the kick return.
It bounced up, and I caught it, and I did I waited a little bit to see if I could find a hole, and I found one, and I rolled out around the sideline, and I started putting on the wheels, and I took off.
Took off?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So you Shaler, right? Correct?
Yeah.
That's the school? All right, awesome. So you're in the 7th grade?
Yeah.
Going to the 8th grade next year, right?
Yes, sir.
So you guys have 7th and 8th grade ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So with COVID going on in school, do you guys go remote, or are you actually in the classroom?
The beginning of the year we started remote for like a month or 2, and then we went to actual going to school for like another month, and then the cases are coming up, so now we're just full virtual right now.
Full virtual. So do you prefer, like I asked everyone this question, so do you prefer virtual, or do you prefer going to school regular?
I prefer going to school, see my friends and stuff.
Yeah, like that. Okay, awesome. So with Shaler and the remote stuff, do you have to get up earlier than you normally do, or is it a little bit later?
For getting up for school, I have to wake up earlier, like going to school, and then virtual, it's a little bit later.
A little bit later?
Yeah.
In the day, so that you get a chance to get breakfast or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So tell me, when you prepare for a game, tell me, do you have any rituals? Or tell me how you prepare for a game coming up.
I usually just get up, and then on my way to the game, I usually just listen to music and stuff.
Any favorite go-to songs that you like to listen to?
I don't really have a favorite song. I have a favorite artist though, Polo G.
Polo G, that's what you like to listen to? Okay, awesome. So during the games, you tend to listen to Polo G, and then that tends to get you in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Game, okay. So tell me a little bit about your coaches.
One's real hard on me, and then the other one, they're all real hard on me, which I think that's what a coach is supposed to do, be hard on their kids. And then they could be nice sometimes. They let us goof off and stuff. But when it comes to game time, it gets serious.
You get serious?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about one of the toughest games that you've played so far.
Probably in the championship.
Okay.
Our team didn't really do good in the championship. We lost. But it was pretty tough.
And that was with Freeport?
Yeah, the Freeports, they're really good. They've been playing together for multiple years.
Oh yeah, so they've been in the chip multiple years?
Probably.
So was this your guys' first time making it, or?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So during that Super Bowl, did you have any touchdowns? Did you score?
I did I threw a touchdown.
Threw a touchdown?
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Walk me through that.
I rolled out to like the right, I'm pretty sure, and then I like just threw a bomb. It was like, I think it was like 30 yards maybe.
30 yards?
Yeah, to one of my receivers, and he went a touchdown. That's the only time we scored.
Okay, so coming up with this off season, would there be anything that you'll be doing to keep your skills together?
Flag football.
Flag football?
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys play flag football?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Tell me about that.
Right now, our second week, we played our second week yesterday, and we're on to our third week. Both of those weeks that we had, we won 32-0 every time, each time.
Each time. So with the flag football, is that like through your school too as well, or is that like normal?
No, it's backyard flag football.
Oh, it's backyard flag football.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's cool. So that's basically what you do to maintain your skills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it pretty much competition, or is it you guys pretty much run through
competition.
But how many teams? Or is it just more of like pickup games? You guys just
There's like 14 teams.
There's like 14 teams.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And that's all like so that's an organizational thing. So that's like so how far does that stretch from? Because I know you're out in the Guyasuta, Shaler area. So how far does that stretch? Does it? You got guys from coming from all over?
Yeah, probably. I have no idea though.
No. Okay. All right. Awesome. So, tell me about what made you decide that you wanted to play kick returner, because I know you return kicks. So tell me about what made you want to return kicks.
Well, it looked fun, and then coach just put me there because I'm pretty fast, so he just thought I could do something there, and I got 2 kick returns in the season. So.
You like that position?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. What makes you like kick return muscle?
That I usually get the ball and I can scout where I can go
Earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So before we go, I got another game that we got here. Your 6th game of the season. Tell me about the Laurel Brawl game.
It was a close game. I don't think it should have been. I think we should have played way better than we should have. But I got a touchdown to one of my receivers, and I'm pretty sure that's it.
That was it?
Yeah.
So tell me how you prepare for that game.
Same as usual, just listening to music and stuff.
Polo
and then
G?
getting hyped with my team.
Yeah, get hyped with your team. All right, awesome. So moving on to your 8th grade year, because I know you guys. So from your 7th grade year to your 8th grade year, tell me how you've grown as a quarterback.
This is my first year
playing
playing quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah. So last year I played receiver, but I've been just working because flag. This is my 2nd year of flag, so the first year of flag I played quarterback. So I guess that's how I just
got into the
developed.
Thing. Yeah. So tell me like how do you, because you'll be playing quarterback next year too, right? Probably, yeah. So if you were to play quarterback next year, tell me what you've learned from this year to moving up to next year.
That I have to make sure I get the plays down and study and make sure everyone knows what they're doing.
Now, at the 7th and 8th grade level, do you coach make you read coverages, or is it more they give you a direct person to throw the ball to?
Not really.
Not too much. So when you come out the huddle, you normally know, because I know I'm a youth coach, so I know when we normally, it's not too much of reading coverages right now, but we have a direct route for a kid that where either the safety moves back, you throw it underneath. If the safety moves forward, you throw it over top. So is that something similar to what you guys have to do, or is it more just this guy's the guy that you throw to?
Well, I usually scout around and see the matchups. So if there's like a tall dude on a short dude, I'm gonna favorite that side and probably throw it up so you can catch it. And then if I know that on one play that if like my receiver comes up to me and says I smoked my dude, he's slow, then I'll look and see if he's open, and I'll throw down.
You'll favor that side?
Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, 8th grade this year, you think you guys will have a solid team next year? Well, I'm sorry, with 8th grade moving next year, you think you guys will have a solid team next year? Maybe? I mean, you're the quarterback, so you determine how the things go.
Yeah. So I'll make sure I do what I do, and
you do what you do. Make sure you get the job done.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Any favorite? So you playing quarterback and receiver. So who would be your favorite quarterback, and who would be your favorite receiver?
Quarterback, I like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron
Okay.
Rodgers, yeah. I like how he scouts and stuff. And receiver, I did like Antonio Brown, but probably Juju.
Probably you.
I
Oh, so
don't
you're a
really-
Steeler
yeah.
fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, Coach Scrap over there is a Bronco fan. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that. Coach Scrap's over there a Bronco fan. He's not.
Wow.
They're not doing too good at all anyway. He should be a Steeler fan, but he's a Bronco fan. But it's okay though. It's okay. We're going to try to help him out because we're in Pittsburgh. You know, we're in Pittsburgh.
I picked the Steelers last year.
So, like I said, moving forward, I got one more game I want to ask you about. Tell me about. So, I had the luxury this year of going to a high school game, Springdale, and I got to see their high school team play an Imani team. Springdale is really, really good. And I know that you guys play Springdale. So, tell me about that game.
I think I got one touchdown. I went from the backfield, I scampered out and got a touchdown. But that team is pretty good. Their running back's good. Their quarterback's pretty fast too, and he has an arm. But we beat them, so we guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, the win is a win. You know what I mean? We'll take it any type of way. Take it any type of way. So, moving on to high school. When you do go to high school, is there any? You'll probably be going to Shaler High School, correct?
Probably.
As well. Okay. So, is there any schools that you would like to look at you? Is your freshman year when you do go to high school? Is there any like big colleges that you would like for them to look at you?
I don't know.
No, you can't tell right now. Too early to tell.
No.
I can understand. I can definitely understand.
Or another high school I could go to is probably Central Catholic.
Oh, Central Catholic? They're
Yeah.
pretty good. Central's pretty nice. Now, okay, that's a question. That's a great question. So, in between the two schools, so what you know so far? Now, what would you say would be which one would be your favorite school, football-wise?
Central Catholic.
Central Catholic?
Yeah.
And why?
They're really good. And I don't know, I just like to go there. My dad went there, and I think I just want to go there.
Oh, so your dad's alumni from there?
Yeah, he went there.
Okay, awesome. So did your dad play any football?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He did? You know what position he played?
Receiver.
Receiver? Okay, so that's where you get your skills from with receiver?
Yeah, he's like a quarterback and a receiver coach. So yeah, he coaches me on that.
So who you say has the better hand so far? Would it be you or your dad?
Me.
You got better hands than your dad?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's awesome. I think I got my dad beat too. So Xavier, I want to thank you again for coming to the show. We got to pay bills. Unfortunately, we got to pay some bills. So like I said, I want to appreciate you, and I want to wish you a great season next year.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, and we're going to wrap everything up with this is another episode of Youth Talk Sports. I'm your host, Coach Joe. You just seen Coach Scrap with the Coach's Corner. I want you to tune in next Monday, 6 p.m. We'll be here live again, so that's Youth Talk Sports. Thank you for tuning in.
Download the app. Grind City TV, the app. 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 Watch live or video on demand. Submit your video or your TV show. Be a part of our network. Join. Stay up to date. Members promo for free. Download for free on Google Play. Watch Grind City TV. Download the app. Grind City TV, the app. 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 Available for free on Google Play.
I said it, baby. 1, 2, 3. Utah Sports!